A very good morning to all and welcome to this morning session of Yog Online. Come to sit comfortably, sit tall, lift the sides of the trunk, lift the sternum, lift the navel. Can you feel the abdomen spread as you lift? So it's almost a vertical action together with the horizontal spread. Take the arms out to the side, turn the palms to face forward. Spend a few moments here. Feel the spread of the chest, spread of the arms, and feel the wrists gently move away from each other. Turn the palms to face up. With this action, feel the rotation from the upper arm, not the wrist. Breathing in, raise up the arms, upper arms in line with the ear. Turn the palms to face forward, but turn from the armpit. Feel the armpit turn. Now turn the palms away from you. Turn the palms forward. Turn the palms together. Join the base of the palm. Spread the palm, spread the fingers. As you breathe out, release the thumb towards the sternum. The other four fingers away. Eyes closed. Focus on the breath. Begin by chanting Om 3 times. Take a slow, deep breath in. Om. Om. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Raise up the head. Take the head all the way back. Feel the stretch at the front of the throat. And as you breathe out, release the chin to the chest. Feel the cervical area stretch. At the same time, can you widen your elbows away from each other, feeling the back body stretch? Release the chin down. Breathing in, raise up the head. Take the head all the way back. And feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back. The upper back muscles rolling down the back. Release your chin to the chest. So there's a dual action here. The upper back muscles roll down the back and the chin releases to the chest. So the trapezius muscles don't move over the shoulder. They remain rolling down the back. Take the arms out to the side once again. Spread the wrists away from each other. So with this action, can you feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back? Turn the palms to face up. Breathe in and raise up the arms. Stretch the right side, stretch the left side. Keep walking up the wrist to stretch the trunk. Turn the palms to face forward, interlock the thumbs and stretch. A full extension. Maintaining this extension of the trunk, straighten the legs. Straighten the legs out wide, slightly wider than the hips, not too wide. Feet facing up and stretching. Can you move the shoulder blades, especially the lower shoulder blade, into the body to lift the trunk? With a slight bend in the knee, reach forward, hold on to your toes and straighten. Knees, fold your legs in, the other way. Take your right hand behind you, line with the spine, the left hand over the right knee. Breathing in, lift the side of the trunk. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen to rest. Without any strain, don't lift the sides of the trunk at this stage. Maintain the softness of the abdomen. Can you feel those upper back muscles rolling down the back? Bring a softness to the pose. Release your gaze forward. Release your hands and change sides. Take your left hand behind you. Take your right hand over the left knee. Gaze forward. Breathing in a slight extension of the trunk without any strain. Soften the abdomen as you twist. Now feel the softness of the abdomen and the twist of the spine as you try to maintain this posture without any strain. Don't move further back. Stay where you are. Can you feel the softness of the abdomen and the upper back muscles rolling down? The quietness to the head, quietness to the neck, and relieves any tension in the trapezius area. Release your gaze forward. Release your hands. Place both your palms over your knee. Wrap your fingers around the knee. And straighten the arm, taking the sternum back and the navel back. As you bend the elbows, draw the sternum forward and the navel forward. So we're not going up, we're going forward. And now, release the chin down. Draw the navel back. Draw the sternum back. Straighten the arms. Feel the gentle bend of the spine. Breathing in, now coordinate this movement, synchronize with the breath. Breathing in, move forward. Breathe out, release the navel, release the sternum and the chin. So you're rounding the back. With the breath, breathing in, forward. Breathing out, release. Time, breathing in. Draw the navel forward, draw the sternum forward. Now look up. Feel the openness of the chest. And can you draw your elbows closer to the trunk? Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body and release your gaze forward. Cup both your fingertips in front of your knees, slightly wider than usual to keep the chest open. Now lift the sternum, lift the navel and look up. Walk your hands forward, the fingers, and lift. Pin the butt up to the foam or the floor and look. Walk your hands back. The shoulders up towards your ears and release them. So the action here is slightly different. The shoulders move up towards the ear. Keep your fingertips in line with the hip. Move them up towards the ear and release them down. When you release them down, draw the elbows closer towards each other. The action here is to feel that trapezius muscle release and roll the upper back muscles downward. Imagine somebody's brushing them lightly with their fingers downward. Breathing in, lift. Draw the shoulders close to the ear and release them. One more time, lift. Now roll the shoulders back as you release it out. It's a circular action. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, release. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out, release. And now change the direction of the rotation. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out, release. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out and release. One more time. Breathe in, lift. Hold it there. Breathe out, release. Take the elbows out to the side once again. Turn the palms to face up. Bend at the elbows. Cup your fingertips. So this shoulder work is very important to release any tension in the neck area, especially the upper back. Now draw your elbows back. Open the chest. Now draw your elbows forward and let them touch. Use the breath, synchronize with the movements. Breathing in, take the elbows back. Breathe out and draw them touch. Spread the back. Breathing in, take back. Breathing out, draw them forward. Hold them forward, feel the back spread with the softness of the abdomen. Feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back. Breathing in, raise up the elbows, a full stretch. Now stretch the armpit, stretch the elbows, and lift the trunk, lift the armpits, lift the elbows. Feel the extension of the trunk. With your fingertips, can you move the upper trapezius muscle down the back? Lift them down the back, stretch the armpit, lift the wrist. With that action of the upper trapezius muscle moving down the back, straighten the arms. Palms are facing behind you, turn the palms to face forward. Interlock your thumbs and stretch. Breathing out, release your hands to the sides of the trunk. Press your fingers down, lift the trunk, roll the shoulders back, keep the chest open. Soften the abdomen and straighten out your legs. Straighten the legs, feet facing up, thighs facing up. Place your fingertips cupped slightly behind you, draw the shoulders back, draw the elbows close to each other to open the chest. Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body and lift. Once again, upper back muscles rolling down the back and up. Action toward the chin to the chest. Legs in the other way. Place your fingers in front of you and come to stand. So the shoulder work is very, very important, especially during winter. You'll find that muscles tighten up and the joints need some movement. This lubrication and movement keeps the joint healthy and prevents calcification in the joints. Now you're going to raise up your arms in line with the chest. This action. So not higher, keep them in line with the chest. But spread, extend from the shoulder to the wrist all the way. Maintaining the extension of the trunk, upper back muscles rolling down the back, breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently bend the knees. This is good work for the knees, the hips, and breathe in to come up. Similar to Utkatasana, but not as intense. If you have any issues with your elbows or your arms, you can keep your hands on your hips. That's perfectly fine. Keeping them on your hip, descend the knees, and come up. Try to keep your feet flat. This time, you're going to try to descend the knees as much as you can. Breathe in, lift the trunk, and as you breathe out, bend the knees. Go lower. Breathe in to come up. It's fine if you bend the trunk forward. A full stretch up. As you breathe out, release. Can you feel the lower back extend, the lumbar extend as you release down? Breathe in to come up. So we focus on the cervical spine. Now focus on the extension of this lumbar spine. Place both your hands on your hip. Place your palms on your hip, fingers facing down. And breathe in, lift the trunk, roll the shoulders back. And as you breathe out, bend the knees and feel that extension of the lumbar as you breathe. Raise up the arms. Utkatasana action. Stretch the trunk. From the heels to the hip, lift. From your hips to the armpits, lift. From your armpits to your wrist, lift. As you breathe out, bend the knees and descend. Feel that extension of the lumbar and stretch the trunk. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out and release your hands. We're going to repeat this action once using the breath. Breathe in to raise up the arms. Breathe out, bend the knees. Breathe in to stretch the trunk. Breathe out, sit lower. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out and release your hands. Place your hands on your hips. Take your legs wide apart. Roll the shoulders back. Interlock your fingers behind you. Press your palms together. So it's this action. Draw the shoulders back. More shoulder work. And look. Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body. Spread the chest. Soften the abdomen. There's no strain or stress. Your outer edges of the feet are parallel to each other. Breathe in and out. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Fold forward. And now raise up here. The feet are vertical, the arms are vertical. And feel the shoulder area release, soften the abdomen. Spend a few moments here. Move your front thigh to your back thigh. Open the backs of the knees. Press your feet down. Lengthen the sternum away from the hip. Breathe in. Change the bind of your hands. So change the interlock the other way. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in to look up. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold forward. The arm, the bread. Arms are straight, the legs are straight. Lengthen the trunk away from you, soften the hand. Place your hands to your hips. Toe heel, toe heel. Walk your legs together. So the working of the hip, the knees, the shoulders, they're very important. Sometimes when we practice asanas, especially as we progress with the asanas, you'll find that we have to come back to basics to a certain degree for us to bring that awareness back into the body. Open the shoulders, move that bottom shoulder blade into the body once again. And concave back. Breathe in and look up. Turn the right leg out, left leg in. Maintain the bottom shoulder blade moving into the body. Keep the abdomen soft. As you breathe out, side stretch over to the left. Keep your arms raised. Even if you're here, it's fine. Turn the trunk to face forward. Turn the navel to face forward. So the trunk is in line with the back leg, but there's a revolving action of the trunk and the hip. Breathe into the mouth. Turn your left leg in, turn your right leg out. Turn the hip and trunk to face forward. Breathing in, roll the shoulders back, upper back muscles rolling down the back. Maintain the softness of the abdomen, and now as you breathe out, a side stretch. It's not full Utthita Trikonasana. If you notice, you'll find that my trunk is in line with the back leg. Revolve the navel forward, revolve the sternum forward, but keep the chest open, shoulder blades moving into the body. Maintain the width of the chest. Breathe in. Turn your feet in. One more time. Turn your right leg out, turn your left leg in. And now turn the trunk in the direction of the right leg. Roll the shoulders back, maintaining that concave back. Interlace your fingers once again. Roll the shoulders back. Feel that bottom shoulder blade moving into the body. Move the right hip forward and the left hip back. And look. Feel the softness of the abdomen. Now, as you lift, can you draw your fists and your palms way down past the bottom to open the chest? And look. Lift from the back leg. And face forward. And over to the left. Left leg out. Right leg in. Turn your hip and trunk. Face forward. Roll the shoulders back. It's still this action of the upper shoulder blade moving down the back. Soften the abdomen. And now look. Can you draw your fists lower as you lift? Lift from the back leg. Press firmly on the front foot. And feel the thighs working. And lift the chest. Look. Release your gaze forward. Turn your feet forward. Roll the shoulders back. Draw your arms strongly down. Breathe in and lift. Once again, a softness of the abdomen. Open the chest, breathe out, hinge forward. Hinge forward and now raise up. Release the head and neck is soft. Can you lift your fists higher to draw the shoulder blades closer, open the chest, and almost dive the chest down open. Feel the back of the legs stretch. Feel the arms lift. And if you can, bring the arms over. Breathe in up. Place your hands on your hips. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Walk your feet together. Press your feet down. Extend the arms up. So you'll find that we didn't focus on one particular area, but rather we focused on the stretching, especially the joints and the upper chest. Come to kneel. To kneel. Sit on your heels. Your fingers in front of your knees. Roll the shoulders back and look up. It's the same action of drawing the upper back muscles down the back, softening the abdomen and maintain the concave back. Draw the middle shoulder blade forward and the bottom shoulder blade into the body. So it's that action of the shoulder blades. Lower shoulder blade moves up to a slight arch in the back. Maintaining that arch in the back, walk your hands forward. Soften the abdomen, lift the sternum and the bottom. Walk your hands further forward. Same action, take your fingertips as wide as the mat. Move that lower shoulder blade into the body. Turn the buttock down. When you were in Utkatasana, you had the stretch of the lumbar. Move that buttock back towards the heels. Spread the palms, spread the fingers. Stretch the arms forward. Now once again, dive that lower shoulder blade into the body and release the forehead. Soften the abdomen. Head and face wide. Here. As you breathe out, feel the shoulder blades drop to the floor. Feel the abdomen soften. And feel the back body release to the front body. Come onto your knees. Knees below the hip. Palm below the shoulders. Walk your hand one palm forward. Middle finger facing forward. Spread your fingers and spread your palms. Once again, create that concave back, a slight concave action. Lift the sternum, soften the abdomen, tuck the toes under, and stretch the toes, stretch the Achilles. Feel the calves stretch. So the stretch is actually there again, this area. From the calf to the heel, feel that stretch. Straighten your right leg out and stretch that area. That's the just the area above the heel. Feel that stretch. Release, change legs. Feel the backs of the legs stretch. Move the heel away from you. Draw your knees back. Tuck the toes under. Stretching the feet. Stretch up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent. Similar action to Utkatasana. Feel the hips lift away from the floor. Release the shoulder blades and straighten your legs. Release your knees onto the mat. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Sit back. And stretch forward once again. Keep the arms lifted, release your forehead to the floor. And back. Spread your fingers, spread your palms. Once again, move the shoulder blades into the body. And come to sit. Come to lying. Keep your knees up and your feet flat on the floor. Lower your heels towards you. Breathe in, lift the hips. Breathe out, release. In to lift the hips. Lift the hips. Just as you release, breathe out and release the hips. With both hands, draw both your knees in towards the chest. Keep the feet soft. Straighten your right leg. Straighten your left leg. Soften the abdomen. And release your shoulder blades to the floor. Press up the chest. Hold on to the sides of your mat. And slide your body up the mat. And feel those upper back muscles rolling down the back. Use the friction against the mat, upper back muscles rolling down the back. And release. Soften the abdomen. Quieten the legs. Focus on just the exhalation here. Place both your hands on the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Drop the right arm all the way past the right. Roll over onto your right hand side. And press to come to sit. Sit on your support. And what we take back from the class this morning, apart from the joints, is that these upper back muscles, with the work that we've done, can you feel them rolling down the back and releasing? Release those upper back muscles away from the ear. Feel them releasing down the back. Eyes closed. Join your palms together. Bring your attention to those upper back muscles and the trapezius muscles, rolling down the back with the abdomen soft. There's a softness in the abdomen. There's a softness in the upper back. So just focus on your breath. As you breathe out, release the chin to the chest. Release your hands and open. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, and we'll meet tomorrow.